pretty easy. There's not much inner sill left, just them two top ones. So is there another one holding it then or what? I don't think so. I think it's just a bit. I may have missed a bit. I don't think there's a middle one. There's probably a couple there and there, down there at some point in time. Oh, there we go. Oh, live scenes. Live scenes. There we go. That's what I'm dealing with. Woohoo. That's all right, isn't it? That survived. Ooh, and I've rescued them. Oh, was there one there? Yeah, there was one there. That's why it was stubborn. Let's just show you what else is going on. So this is the remainder of the outer sill. The inner sill is also not looking great. As you can see, this is looking like replacement as well. I've hoovered it out. So the floor pan, I'm guessing the lip's going to be affected by this, that the inner sill bonds to. Looking at this over here, inner sill, we've got a triple thing going on here. I've had a look at the base of the arches. Inner tub, good. So I've just stripped back off under seal. That's good. Inner sill, pass. Sorry, inner tub. Outer tub, fail. Gone, missing in action down here. So this will be out the way. What happens here is of interest at the moment. So we need a repair piece here, and I think the outer, let me get this right, the inner tub folds around to here. This is the only part of the inner tub inner tub. God, I can't get this right, can I? Inner tub and the inner sill meet there, I believe, and so we do have an issue here with this part's going to need replacing, and that's where it all bonds, isn't it? So you've got inner tub, inner sill meeting, and then the outer, which is completely missing, the outer tub comes down, and guessing it welds to this. So you've got a triple weld here, all completely needs replacing, cutting out and completely replacing. Oh guys, this jacking point reinforcement is not even going to need much drilling to get off. Look at it, it's all mashed up behind there. Outer sill removal continues. I've made a bit of a mess of this, but nothing that can't be fixed. And it's all out from under there. You can see under there. It's all out, give or take. Of course, I think the inner sill's got to come out as well, but I'm just doing the outer sill first. Probably there's going to be a one or two there. And this, I haven't started on the top yet, but we've made a start on the bottom. Getting to the end, but as you can see, the inner has pretty much gone all the way along. Full replacement most likely, or keep the top third, graft one on. I doubt that can be, well, it can be done, but whether that's safe to do, probably easier just to get it all out and replace. I'm not sure how far it comes along, whether that's part of it. Is that part of the inner sill? It comes all the way across? I don't know, it probably is. You can't really tell from in there, but I will find out. And then again, I'm scared of this bit because I'm guessing there's some there and there and there, nothing here. Yeah, that's going to be difficult. These are the difficult parts I'm finding. The rest of it's okay. Time consuming, but it's coming. I can't tell. There's that one. There's one there. That'll do for now. Let's get them out. I mean, maybe there's another, maybe I haven't quite got it here. I mean, it goes to crap there anyway. I can get my finger on up there, so there's not much holding it on now. Not much at all. And further down, maybe there, but I can't see what that would weld to. So I think that's a fake. I don't think we've got to worry about that. This is like a wrestling match. I can't film because I need both hands really to do it. But you can see what I'm doing. I've got the piece of sill, the long piece, which I didn't chop off because I thought with a bit of leverage we can twist away, and two-handed I can get progress. But there's a little piece up there, and it's still mated to the top piece, so be very careful. It's only about 2-3 mil, so I'm thinking, you know, with enough twisting pressure, it'll ping any second. And at the end of the day, it just needs a bit more scope on the waggling. And there it is. It's just attached now, and saved from coming down because I was drilling down at the start, and I've made a couple of unnecessary holes. But at least now I've only trashed the bottom piece, which is the sill itself. It doesn't matter. Of course, this is the problem. I've mashed the front bit here. There, that'll be a bit of a tricky one to repair, and it's also done a fault line there where this is creased for some reason, so I'm hoping that can just be welded, you know, as long as it's still going to maintain its strength. I'll have to find out about that. Another piece there, aren't I? Oh, come on, you bugger. There we go. So that's come loose from its frontal area. I need to concentrate down here now and see what is holding this part still on. And then I can come round to the side, and it's just this pit then, which does extend up to about here, but hopefully I've got the spots already there. Two more, guys. Those yellow spots, I thought, well, the top one I thought was false. It's not, because I don't know if you can see the A post. See that? That's the I don't know. It's part of the A post, I think, or something, and it comes in and meets the inner side of the outer sill. There, so we have a nasty spot weld there, I think, which I can't get to really. I can drill through this, I suppose. I could drill through and a long drill bit up to there, through here. I'm trying to do it through there somewhere, but then, yeah, that's a possibility. I mean, you'll damage a part of this. Or, if I'm lucky, if it's the last one, we can just twist and twist and twist. I don't know if you get a whole spot weld off doing that, but we can try. Or get the croc sander in there, maybe. That's an option, isn't it? We just had a ping. And this was able to lift out from where it was. Obviously it went under there, ping, and then twisted it out. And now I can keep rolling like a fashion sardine tin. Keep going up. I think I'm gonna have trouble here. I think I may have drilled the wrong place there. I think there's some weld there. I hope not, I'll soon find out. Coming, twisty and turny. That's how you get it out. I've learned now. Don't respect the metal that much, just back and forth and they ping. You don't have to get the entire spot weld drilled. There's a bit left. You can, as long as you can get a grab on it, up and down, left and right, it will come. Let's see, I mashed this a bit, and a bit mashed. I'm going to get a grab on here and then in and out, wiggle side to side. Seatbelt clamps. The ends of them were completely rusty. The bits that bolt into the chassis. So what do? Wire wheeled them down. Yeah, I don't think I used anything else. Don't think I dipped them in rust remover. I think we just wire wheeled them and sanded them and they came up good. And then just 3 coats of Hammerite Smooth, and that'll do, won't it? That'll keep the rust away, we hope, in the future. Yeah. Outer sill's out. It's caused a lot of damage. I've been a bit of a numpty on this. There's not much I kind of missed a couple of welds here. I thought I had the spots, but I didn't, so I've had to readjust, as you can see. Up there ain't too bad, but we've got a nasty piece there where it's cracked. So that whole piece of the ski slope looking a bit grim. I'm not sure whether that could be fixed with a bit of weld rather than chop it and have to kind of fabricate a whole new piece there. There's not much left, is there? So I've cleaned up inside best I can with a wire brush and a croc sander. I'm going to have to do the rest by hand. I'm also going to have to drill it out of the inner sill. I think we're going to have to drill here all the way up to about there so we can pull the A pillar up a bit and get in, because that, if you look in the corner there, it's rotted right on the join, and then it's rotted there as well, so that whole piece needs replacing. I would get a whole new inner, I might still, but they cost a lot of money. So if I remove that over the weekend and, like I said, get that off, and then I can reassess and see. And I know the car will need bracing if I do chop the whole sill out. Obviously it'll need supporting so that we don't have any movement in the chassis, or the chassis, the frame of the car. Yeah, bad times, but with this then, the bits I can see, but you can't normally see a lot of cars, you know, you won't get as close. You get this one chance with the sill off to put some rust preventative in the nooks and crannies there, and the bare surfaces we can actually prime, which is why I'm trying to get back to bare metal as best I can. Work in progress. It is spring. It's gone 7, still light outside. First week of spring, first week of British summer, and I've just Dremeled and ultrasonicked and wire wheeled this, not in that order, back to bare metal. This is the exhaust pipe rubber holder bracket. Screws onto the chassis. The rubber bung kind of hangs off here, and then you slide the exhaust hook in, and it does its job. But it was filthy dirty, rusty as hell, but I think we saved it through a variety of means. So we'll get this degreased now, white spirits on it, dry it off, and we'll spray it up with some Hammerite Smooth as it's on the underside. Air suction Dyson device there, my air fan, with the duct thing going out, so it's a little bit more breathable in here. I've been scraping away at the other side. Horrible job. Look at this, buddies. There's movement there, and I haven't done any spot welds yet. Drilled any spot welds. So it's inner sill's gone. So that, if there was one there, it's gone. So I think I need to find it. I reckon there's only 2 or 3 on this side holding it. Need to get it off because then I need to replace this inner sill. I'm going to replace it all. I've got the part, which I'll show you now. But it's one of those replacement parts that isn't the whole shebang. It only comes to there, which is a nightmare because the worst part of the inner sill is, sod's law, the back bit. But I guess we can, it's a bit easier to do this one than the front there, which is a bit more curved, and I'll show you now, here like that. I don't need, the only thing that's doing my head in with this is the curve. You don't need the lip, I don't think. That one hasn't got a lip on it. It just meets the floor on the straight edge. So there's your that bit there. So that's all correct, but that's straight. I don't know why they've. Once I've got this out of the way, I can see better anyway. But looks like I'm gonna have to cut this bit off. I wonder where they put that on in the first place. It's really strange, isn't it? Maybe some Cortinas welded differently into the floor pan on the on the bottom edge instead. Must be. We've got the green light. It's going. You have some movement there. Yeah, there's the blade of the screwdriver, I think, on the edge of there. So that one's gone. This one's still possibly, I don't know. Be careful you don't break the A-frame, the A-pillar. The A-pillar. No, it's not the A-pillar. It's, oh, actually no, it's the inner sill. I think it's okay to damage if that's coming out. Is it? Is it? I think it is. Anyway, I'm going to be very careful anyway, because just in case it's something else. Because it comes through there, under there, and then under there. Looks like 2 layers there, and this is just, see this could be part of that. It's part of that, isn't it? The inner wing. So let's not be too ham-fisted there, otherwise you'll bend this metal. So struggling to find these spot welds on the top there, and I was on tiptoes trying to look inside. I thought, hang on a minute, the shell is on a spit. So I've lowered it down now. Nice and easy, the spit's working great. I've taken the wheels off, it's got more stability. I will put the wheels back on when I need them, but having it a bit more lower and more stable, it means that when I spin it, there's no need for a second person to help. It's perfectly balanced, so it's really easy to spin. I think if I was to spin it right over, I would still get a helping hand, just in case. But going up to kind of 90 degrees, it's fine. So, looking at the back, so those, I reckon there's one there, the yellow mark, but on the back, see, you can see that they're the 2 round bits, I think, of them. Pretty obvious there, so I'm going to drill from the inside. Yeah. And another thing, these drill bits to drill the pilot hole, finding the spot welds. Look at the end of that. I was at the show, the restoration show, picked up a small drill bit. I went to pay for it, and the guy, the owner, he said, "Oh, you don't want them, mate, you want these." And they were not much more in price, but he was a right East End kind of East End geezer. He was great, and he told us a lot of stories. We went way off subject, but he recommended these, and also the 10mm drill bit, and that is it's going through the metal like a knife through butter, compared to what I had before, which was just a normal metal drill bit. You know, and they were just sliding all over the place. It was hard to get them to stay in place, whereas this does not move. That does not move at all when you're doing your pilot hole. And then that was my old drill bit. That was all right, but maybe it's just a bit long in the tooth now. Yeah, so this is a brand new one, and it's 10mm, which, you know, makes a big hole. They had 8 there as well. I chose to get a 10, but it'll chew through it. I should have probably got 2 of these, but these were like £8, so they weren't cheap, but very good. While all that was going on, I've been spraying this as well. The exhaust bung hanger, 2 coats, and I think I'm going to put a third on. It's just looking a bit weak in places.